A boy and a dog. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Max who lived in a small town on the outskirts of a sprawling forest. Max was a lonely child as he had no siblings and his parents were always busy with work. Max longed for a friend to share his days with, someone he could play with and confide in. One day, Max was wandering through the forest when he came across a small, scrappy-looking dog. The dog was dirty and hungry, and Max could see that it had been living on its own for some time. Max felt an instant connection with the dog and decided to take it home with him. Max named the dog Buddy and spent hours every day caring for him. He gave him baths, fed him, and played with him in the yard. Max felt a sense of purpose and belonging that he had never experienced before. Buddy became Max's constant companion, following him everywhere he went. As Max and Buddy grew closer, Max began to open up to the dog, telling him all his hopes and fears. Buddy would listen intensely, his big brown eyes full of understanding. Max felt that he had finally found someone who truly cared about him. Years went by, and Max and Buddy grew up together. Max went off to college, but he would always come back to visit Buddy on holidays and weekends. Buddy was getting older, and Max could see that he didn't have much time left. Max knew he would have to say goodbye soon, and the thought of losing Buddy filled him with sadness. One day, Max received a call from his parents. Buddy had passed away peacefully in his sleep. Max was devastated. He had lost his best friend, the one constant in his life. But as Max thought back on his time with Buddy, he realized that he had been given a gift that most people never experienced. He had been loved unconditionally by a dog who had become his closest friend. Buddy had taught him about loyalty, forgiveness, and the true meaning of friendship. Max knew that he would never forget Buddy, and that the love they shared would live on in his heart forever. He would always be grateful for the time they had together, and he would always remember the lessons he had learned from his faithful companion. Story written by ChatGPT. Illustration by Midjourney, Stable Diffusion, and Dell E2. The end. AI